Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna show you the new Minichamp 118 scale diecast with full opening part for this iX SUV. And so this is their first, I think is the electric SUV from the BMW. I could be wrong, but anyway, so they also made the another one called the XM, which I think is a bit ugly. But this one, on the other hand, I have seen it in real life as well, and they are not bad looking models, so I thought that I'm gonna give it a go for the real model as well. So, and unfortunately the small M motor car, the owner thought that he won't be able to sell these models, so he did not order it for his store, which is a shame, I would say. And then I saw the David Houston on the social media Facebook group. I mean, I'm gonna do the shout out again for David. He has amazing, Photoshop skills or whatever. I mean, all his photos are stunning. So every time when I look at his photo, somehow I convinced that this model is better than actual thing. So I was a little bit on the line, and then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go. I read his review. He does review as well, by the way, so do check it out. I think it's a diecast exchange. I find out the links and put it on my description at some point. But anyway, so he does all these things. So I thought, wow, this is a good model. So I asked small and boss, mate, I know that you don't sell them, but can you get me one? Because I really like to have this one in my collection. So he sent me this one. So yeah, this is a small end motor car, by the way, and you can check out on their website. They have a lot of other models and Auto R's and all the other stuff, but most of them they sell only the diecast model. There are loads of electric model as well. There are so many electric cars that Chinese are making. They have a lot of them. Some that's the name I don't even know, like BYD, Xiaoming, or whatever it is. There's so many of them. I don't even know the name. Anyway, so yeah, I might be getting some of those Chinese model in the future. I'm not sure yet. At the moment, I stick to what I know with all the Western German cars and stuff like that. But anyway, so yeah, so this is a good model. Now I have to say the Mini Champ has stepped up a lot more in this year than the past. I think the BMW iX, also the i7. I7 I had limousine was really good model. Although it was a bit expensive at the time, but I heard people saying that their dealership edition is out now and it's a bit cheaper than Mini Champ version. So, well, that's a good news, I suppose. So that is something that you might want to check out. There's, all these seven series are also very good, and in fact, they all sold out already. That's how popular it is, because they have done really really well on those models. And this one, on the other hand, is also a brilliant model. I'm gonna show it to you now. Right, so let's start with the front. And the front, the paint job and all this stuff is really good. I have no complaint here whatsoever. It is a lovely metallic. I think they made three different color. You got white, and then this blue one, and also the black one. So I chose this blue one with the white interior because that's I thought is the best combination of this for this kind of model. So anyway, so I got this one, and the front is amazing. I love this grill. And this grill is like chrome and it's shiny. It's really, really nice quality here. I don't see any paint overlap or anything like that. And there are also parking sensors around, which is good. Now, the engine. This is the where it's changed the whole thing. And let me show you this. Right, ready? Here we go. Check this out, guys. This is the new Mini Champ engine for the BMW. I am not sure this is the actual engine, but because this is an electric car, but I'm not sure what they are. But whatever it is, that all these technical details in here is brilliant. You can see all the decals, all the cables, and all the depth and all the individual pieces and color. It's just brilliant. This is how they should have done. So for the engine detail, it is really really good. It just totally changed the whole game. So right, so that is a good news, and also the light details are really really good. All the chrome part, all the little laser light details, everything is really really good. And also you got all the screen had all the camera, rain sensors. and all those stuff is also there. You can see it there. And also you got panoramic sunroof. And then on the side, everything you've touched and feel really, really good quality. It doesn't feel like a cheap one, like an iScale. iScale is just at, ugh. But this is on another level. So if I open this, you can see they're all nice and solid, nothing wobbly, everything good quality and nice and sticky, and it's all brilliant. Now inside has all the carpet. Unfortunately, nothing move. But I'm not gonna complain. So, right, so this is already good enough. I don't really care too much about moving part, but it is interesting if you have something that you can actually move and play around. But doesn't matter. Anyway, so let me zoom in a little bit, and you can see for yourself. Sorry about the camera shake. And you can see all the dials and all the steel wheel, all the center consoles and all the screens and all these stuff. And also at the top, you got all the buttons and everything as well, which is good. So it's to have a lot of detail. And also it linked with the steering wheel as well, which is good. And the wheel spin nice and smooth, unlike the iScale. And also you got nice suspension feedback as well. A little bit stiff, if I have to be honest, but it's not too bad. It's nice and smooth. And if I go to the back, here we go. So the back also have a carpet, seat belt, and all these stuff. But again, there isn't anything that you can actually move, but it is how it is. And also the wheel spin nice and smooth, and they also have a suspension as well. Nice and soft, actually, not too bad. The front is a little bit stiff, but the back is very smooth. So yeah, looking good. Brake disc and calipers are there as well, but unfortunately the brake disc is a little bit thinner. Maybe that's how it is in real world as well. I'm not sure. Considering the size of the car, and the brake disc is like a little bit smaller than expected, I would say. But that's a small minor thing, really. I'm not really bothered too much about it. Right, let me close all these bits and pieces. And right, let's focus on the back here. Unfortunately, they still don't do the rear heat line from the Minichamps. Maybe one day they will do it, I don't know. But at the moment, they don't do that yet. And then you do have a parking sensors, which is good. You got all the reflected light, and all the light detail is absolutely beautiful. You can see all the little LED dotted line and all the stuff. So in general, it is very looking good already for the light detail. Now let me open the boot, and then you have nicely down for carpet and all the stuff inside, which is good. And you got all the struck design as well. Or is it some kind of dotleg? Yeah, but it's not too bad. It's not that ugly like like Bburago, so it's fine. Yeah, so that is good so far on this side. Let's go to the other side. I did a little bit polish up for these models, and every time when I receive a new model, I always use a little bit polish to maintain their paint, so it's always still in a good condition, basically. Right, so let's go open the passenger side. And so here we are on the passenger side, and if I zoom in a little bit, you can see it's not bad. You can see quite a few detail, although there isn't much to look at here, down here, but all you have is massive screen. So yeah, it's all looking good, and you got all the buttons and seat and all the stuff, which is all there. So in general, so far this is really a good model, and I'm really happy with that. And the price that you pay for 150 to 60 pounds, which I think is not a bad price at all. So yeah, I'm happy with it, to be honest. And actually very, very good detail. All the qualities and everything else is good. Unfortunately, underneath there isn't anything to look at, and they used to have all the exhaust pipe and stuff, but since this is electric cars, you don't really have any of those stuff. So anyway, so there we are. Alright, so I hope that this video is helpful. If you're thinking of getting one, my conclusion is yes, definitely worth getting this one. Hopefully Small and also sell this stuff in the future, because this is really a good model. And The only thing that I would say, if I have to nitpick a little bit, is the panel gap lines are a little bit noticeable. But it's not a major, big problem or anything like that. It is noticeable, but it's not flash as LCD or the almost real or the rose white KengFai models and stuff like that. So that is the only little nitpick that if I have to, complain. But in general, I think this is really not a bad model at all. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you later. Cheers.